Time now for business. Sandra Apeno is here with the very latest from the business world. Sandra, good evening. What's up for business?
Yes, we have a lot to talk about, but first of all, the Vice President is actually urging the GRA to speed up work on a common platform so that filing of taxes can actually be easier. That's what we'll be talking about.
Sure.
Business.
Take it away, Sandra.
Thank you very much. Hello, good evening. My name is Sandra Apeno and I'm here for business. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has charged the Ghana Revenue Authority to speed up work on getting a common platform for businesses in the informal sector to file their taxes. This is part of initiative aimed at boosting revenue. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was speaking at the launch of Governance and Tax Week in Accra.
So it's very, very convenient. I've also been made very aware, as we've all been told, that GRA will launch an electronic platform for operators in the informal sector, particularly commercial transport operators and taxpayers on tax stamp for small-scale self-employed. This will enable them to pay their taxes through mobile money. I'm encouraged that the GRA is making great strides in redesigning its processes and procedures to improve the tax administration. And I encourage you to quickly provide the mobile money payment platform as part of the regular ITAP.
Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, who launched the event, spoke on measures to maximize government's revenue target.
Though, even in this period, we'll be doubling our revenue from 31 billion in 2016 to nearly 60 billion that we are targeting for this year. This still, though, falls below what our peer countries have been doing. About 3 weeks ago, Mr. Chairman, the country concluded its credit facility program of the IMF. This means that we must now, on our own, observe financial and fiscal discipline to ensure that the solid gains made in the economy are not eroded. It is crucial that domestic resource mobilization is greatly enhanced. All hands, Mr. Chairman, must therefore be on deck in our revenue mobilization drive. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, it is right to remind the public that taxes are the means by which government is able to implement its programs. Taxes are fundamental to the country's development agenda and make up a substantial component of our total revenue. Tax revenues contributed 10.8% of our gross domestic product in 2018. I therefore passionately appeal to all Ghanaians to completely change our attitudes towards taxes and ensure that we pay our fair share of taxes.
Meanwhile, Kasapreko Company Limited has paid 85.4 million cedis in taxes in 2018. This is an increase of 8.5% over the previous year's figures. The Ghana Revenue Authority has therefore recognized the company as the best indigenous tax compliance company for 2018.
Presenting the awards to Kasapreko Company Limited on behalf of the Commissioner General of the GRA, the Deputy Commissioner at the Large Taxpayers Office of the GRA, Edwin Jambra, touted the only local beverage manufacturing company with ISO certification in Ghana as the most tax-compliant local company. He said the award will serve as a role model for other indigenous companies, serving as an encouragement to them to perform their tax obligations to government. Managing Director of Kasapreko Company, Richard Ajay, in his response, expressed gratitude to the GRA for recognizing the efforts of his outfit to the revenue mobilization process.
For Kasapreko over the past years, one of our goals is to be a company that other companies and other businesses look up to in Ghana. We do not only like to show the way for other people to follow, both in marketing and sales, and also in corporate social responsibility. But paying our taxes and making sure that we are compliant is very key to us. And we say that we are very glad that the GRA has recognized our hard work and our contribution to the government and to the economy as a whole. We hope that will be an encouragement to other local companies to follow, and at the same time we hope that the GRA will also continue to enforce its laws, that other competitors and other companies that are not following or are not being compliant follows the law and creates a uniform or a fair competitive landscape for those of us paying the right taxes.
He urged the GRA to continue to enforce its laws to enable other companies that are not in compliance follow the law in order to create a fairly competitive landscape for companies that are paying the right taxes.
Let's do more stories now. Oil exploration firm Aker Energy has contributed $4.5 million to the Ghana Accelerated Oil and Gas Capacity Building Program. The official announcement was made earlier today in Accra.
The Accelerated Oil and Gas Capacity Building Program was established in November 2017 to enhance human capacity of Ghanaians in the oil and gas sector. The program has so far provided state-of-the-art equipment to technical institutions and universities across the country. The 5-year program is also expected to train about 10,000 stakeholders in the extractive industry. The $4.5 million contribution by Aker Energy is to cushion government's efforts for an effective local participation in the upstream oil and gas sector. Jan Skodjen is country manager of Aker Energy.
We think that our experience and our knowledge could really be beneficial to the development of the Ghanaian oil and gas industry. Then I'm talking about both people and I'm talking about companies. And when we see the objectives of the Accelerated Oil and Gas Capacity Program, we clearly see that this program is focusing on people development, developing technical vocational skills, work to develop further the educational institutions, and also to see how we can support small to medium-sized companies, and also see how we can help entrepreneurs to start up new companies.
Acting Chief Executive of the Petroleum Commission, Egbert Fable Jr., appealed to other companies to emulate the gesture.
A deliberate, certification program is being developed to be rolled out to ensure that not only will our people who are selected to benefit from this program work only in Ghana, they may also become experts, go to Nigeria, go to Angola and elsewhere around Africa, just as others have come into our space to work. We should be able to export some of them. Well, I think that what you saw here shows that Aker Energy has taken the lead. There are others who have also come up. I don't want to put up their names now, but most of them are very receptive to the idea. They're excited about it, and we'll give each of them the same platform for them to come and officially announce theirs. So you'll be hearing of others in the coming days.
Among other things, the contribution by Aker Energy will be used for the establishment of a higher education fund. Karin Dodo's report for Joy Business.